What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to start a brand new analog horror by the name of the Mandela Catalogue. In the previous streams, we were able to cover both Happy Meat Farms and Vita Carnis and got pretty much as far as it was allowed, and we did it on stream. So in today's stream, what we want to do is explore the Mandela Catalogue, which is created by Alex Kister. This is incredibly important because I want to always find the actual creator and make sure that they get the credit for their amazing works that they're doing, all of this incredibly original ideas and stuff like that, that it's such a great interactive experience. And it looks like, just by reading this dude's 19 years old. A 19-year-old amateur filmmaker made this really incredible and engaging analog horror, so really looking forward to that. Bob the Angel Artist, hello my friend, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We haven't got started just yet, kind of just doing a brief background or overview of what we're going to be covering today. It looks like he has 19 videos, and I don't know if there's any kind of specific viewing order. I would like to experience this in the appropriate order so that I don't miss anything, or so that I don't kind of get pieces of information ahead of time that I'm not supposed to be getting. So I don't see any kind of viewing order type playlist like we saw in Vita Carnis, which was really helpful actually. So what I'll probably do is go to the most recent, from oldest actually, the oldest video to the newest. So we'll just watch it in this order here. We'll start off with Overthrown. But anyways, so what we're going to do and we aim to do in this stream is, first off, experience the analog horror, try to figure out any details and then piece together the puzzle or the mystery that is very, something that you always see in analog horror. There's always some sort of mystery, some sort of element of, I don't know, secrecy or deceit that needs to be solved or just discovered, uncovered, revealed, or whatever, right? So that's precisely what we're going to be doing in this video. One thing that I do want to mention is that I have my notepad as always. As you guys know, I've been doing these streams for probably a little bit over a month now, and I absolutely love them. So I have my notepad here. I'll be taking notes on anything that really stands out, major points in each of the videos that we watch, maybe hidden messages that show up, which is very common in ARGs or analog horrors. And as we kind of watch the videos, we're going to see, what we can find out and what the big mystery is, So there's so many that I still want to explore, but this is definitely one that I had been wanting to experience for quite some time. And fortunately, in the poll that I did earlier this week, you guys voted for Mandela Catalogue, which I was very happy about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first video of the Mandela Catalogue, and by the name of Overthrown. It's 4 minutes long and looks creepy already. So first things first, let's get it all set up. Full screen mode. Actually, let's get the volume right. This is mostly for me. I will have the captions if the video allows for it, and it looks like it does. Then we can go ahead and maximize this bad boy. Now this video, video number 1, is called Overthrown. And before we press play, what I do want to do is mention a few things actually that kind of crossed my mind. So without knowing much about the Mandela Catalogue, the very first thing that comes to mind is the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is kind of like this phenomena where a collective group of people remember something as a fact, and where in fact it's actually incorrect. Like, let's see, for example, I think there was we're Sinbad, there was a movie about Sinbad, and I forget the name of the actor, but it was a really popular actor at the time, back in the 90s and late 80s. And then, for example, that there's a movie where Shaq was a genie called Shazam, and stuff like that. So there's all of these beliefs that large groups of people have that are in fact incorrect, so they remember it incorrectly, and so it's supposed to be some sort of phenomenon where, oh, maybe that's an alternate universe, or maybe we're being tricked and it's been changed over the years. I think another one, a perfect example of the Mandela effect, is that they say that Curious George has a tail, the little monkey, but he's not a monkey, he's like an ape, so he doesn't have a tail. And then another would be the name, what it's named after, Nelson Mandela. I think everyone believed that he died many, many years ago, and it's actually he's kind of like more of a modern figure, and they were thinking he died such a long time ago, and that's why it's called the Mandela effect. It's named after him. But anyways, now that we have all this information, I believe this is going to be something about some sort of fact that now we've remembered incorrectly or something. And then I don't know what the catalog maybe meaning a list. Maybe there's a list of things that we've been led to misbelieve or something. So who knows? But without further ado, let's get started. Let's jump right in. This is gonna be creepy already. First, I was not expecting this at all. It's animated, and I'm already kind of getting like biblical vibes. We had some pastors or shepherds or in the pasture and the pasture, sorry, and then now we have an angel giving, bringing a message. Kind of weird. I did not expect that at all, especially based off of the thumbnails that we saw. Your Savior was born in David's town. Okay. Oh wow, it is biblical. Okay, so I'm gonna say it is an animated story with biblical setting. That is very interesting, and it's talking about your Savior, Christ the Lord, being born. So, angel shares news of Jesus being born. That is interesting. Okay, this is not the direction I thought it was going to take. Okay. The angel's like, bye. That's a weird image. Let's take a look at that. Okay, it's just like somehow the footage is being, whatever, not altered, but just like tampered, or just in some way it's just not. It didn't uphold the test of time very well, because up here in the top left, that's the same angels that were going. Now, if we take a look at it, that's kind of interesting. So we have this angel talking to us, and then this glowing light, right? So then what? Is this really what it looked like instead of the angels? Is this like a spaceship or something? I don't know. I mean, I'm going all in on this because is it aliens? Is it truly biblical? Is it angels? Right? We got to learn. I mean, we have to take guesses right now, given the little details we have as we watch each of the videos. Hopefully, more details will unfold. Strange. Okay. Rejoice, Jesus is born. Okay, sound got really weird. That's strange. And it happened just after the video kind of got, altered, or just, it didn't, where it started glitching a bit. That's interesting. Okay. Yep. Ooh. Okay, so Mary received a message from an angel named Redacted. That's interesting that it's redacted. That makes it seem to me that this angel is of great importance to the bigger picture of the Mandela Catalogue. There he is. Whoa, hold on. Hold on a second. The hell is that? He says, I am the, and then it starts glitching out on us. So right at 58 seconds, we have a very strange image of the angel's face before it is actually blocked out. Because look at this scene here, it's actually blocked out. So is this what the angel truly looked like here at 58 seconds? And maybe this is maybe not an angel, and this might actually be, like I was thinking, an alien. And maybe because at this time they didn't realize what they were seeing, they're thinking, oh my gosh, these are divine creatures being sent to give us messages. But maybe they're just here to fool around with us and maybe manipulate us or do something. That is creepy. Knight of Blackfire, what is up? Oh good, I haven't missed Overthrown. How's it going, my friend? I'm glad you could make it, by the way. So far, I mean, we're like literally 58 seconds in. We've got an animated kind of storybook telling of in a biblical setting. We've got, angels showing up, sharing news of Jesus being born, and then now he's talking about the Virgin Mary specifically. This is now going into the account where Mary was, I guess, visited by an angel. But right here at 58 seconds, we already have a very strange and eerie image of some sort of inhuman, no pun intended, creature that certainly does not look benevolent, but it could be that she didn't know what she was looking at, so she thought it was a divine creature. She thought it was an angel sent from God, where in fact it could be an alien. I don't know. The angel's name that visited Mary was redacted in the previous line, so I'm just going to put like alien or distorted face on angel, because that is very interesting. Okay, he says his name's Gabriel. Okay, so I'm going to put right here in parentheses Gabriel. Is this the redacted name that for whatever reason we didn't get 2 seconds earlier? This is very interesting already. She's like, what? Whoa. Binary code. I forgot to mention that, guys, I'm always prepared for this kind of stuff. We've experienced a few instances of having either binary code or even using a Caesar cipher in Happy Meat Farms and Vita Carnis. That's a lot. I don't know if I can... Okay, gosh. So at 1 minute and 4 seconds, we have a string of binary code. So it's interesting to me that the angel would be communicating in this way. If it was an angel, it would speak in a way that everybody could understand in a simple tongue. If it's not alien, if it's something like extraterrestrial, it would probably speak in a way that it thinks people could communicate, which would be binary code. That is really strange. Okay, I gotta get to writing this down. We're gonna go ahead and copy this. I know it's gonna take some time, but I'm very thorough in my live theorizing and reactions. So let's see. I won't jot this down necessarily, but I will copy it. So let's see, 01. Whew, okay, that's a lot. Now I believe there's a transcript of the subtitles. I don't know how to access it, but you can use it to copy the binary code. Knight of Blackfire, you are an amazing person. Let's see, transcript. There's got to be a transcript somewhere, right? That makes sense. I don't even know if it's where you'd find it, though. Transcript of the video. You would think... No. Report. I do not want to report. This is a great video. Let's see. I know that on my videos, if I'm going in, I can't really go into my studio right now because it shows like personal information. But there is a way to address like your closed captions, and you can manually type it in there, and you have a complete way to manually type in the captions that can be seen on screen, and that would be a way to copy it. But as a viewer and an external viewer, I don't know if I would actually be able to do that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can from here. View all. What is this? Oh, it's right here, the key moments. Okay, well, no worries. We can do it relatively... Alright, let's see, 001. So 01, 0001. 001. Okay. Wish there was a better way to do this. Let me see. I'll pull this out actually. And then we'll go here. Then we'll shrink this down a bit so that we can actually see the numbers. There you go. Now we're thinking. Let's see what chat's doing real quick. Hopefully there's nothing else. Okay, yeah, there is definitely a transcript. I don't know how to access it though. Not as a viewer anyways. 001 1 2 3 4 5. Is that 5 zeros, I guess? 2 3 4 5. Okay, and then we got 011 1 2 3 4 1 011 011 01 001 1 2 3 4 5 1 0 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Sorry guys, I'm trying to be efficient but also accurate. 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0. Oh, we're at the third line now. Yeah. 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0. That's 5. Okay, is that all he said? Convert. Ooh. Maybe he's saying, I am the true one? I am the one true? Oh my gosh, okay. Why is that not... Okay, why? I don't know why that question mark is... Oh, it's because I messed it up. I am the one true. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. We are certainly getting somewhere. Let's see what chat's doing. GL says there is a transcript. Okay, awesome. I don't know how to access it from like as a viewer on YouTube, so I know how to access it like if it was my own personal video, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I've seen someone do it, but don't remember how they did it. The code will change, I believe, 2 more times. Oh man, okay, let's do it. So let's see. Let's pull this bad boy back up. No! What did I just do? Happy Kelly, go away, you crazy woman. Alright, so we're at 1 minute 4 seconds. My bad, guys. I panicked because I was so excited and pressed the wrong button. Okay, it changed. It changed right there. Let's go ahead and grab this. Do you know how to get it? Yeah, do you know how to get it without me like pulling up my own personal YouTube? But just because I don't want to pull it because it has all this like personal info. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind. All right, so the code changes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up the binary code thingy again. Let's do this. 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0. Wow, okay. Let's convert. Oh my gosh, this is so creepy. I am the one true savior. I must probably reveal. Like, what is he trying to say here? We've got one more message. We don't know how to get the information. Doesn't even work. It doesn't even matter, to be honest. I'm actually getting through it pretty quickly so I'm not too concerned about, you know, the speed at which I'm getting it. I thought it was going to take much longer. But hey, I'm pretty fast at plugging this stuff in without using a 10 key. Okay, it changed again. It changed once again. So let's see. 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 2 3 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0. That should be right. I mean, I'd say about 95% accuracy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is crazy. That is too crazy. Oh man. Okay. I am the one true savior. I must reverse the delusion. I definitely need to put this here. The binary code, it then says, I am the one true savior. Period. I must reverse the delusion. So maybe this angel, Gabriel, is benevolent and he's trying to actually give us information, that the truth about some information that has been shared with us that is incorrect, maybe a lie that we've been led to believe, and he wants us to reverse the delusion by giving us facts. Interesting that he would give it in such a code. Maybe that means that there's somebody watching over him as he's trying to give this secret message to us. That is incredible, by the way, and super, super creepy. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Last I checked, this is the only time we need to deal with binary code. Excellent. Okay, good. Something I did forget last time was there's a website that was made for Mandela that ties into the story. I don't know if it's still up, but I can try and find it later. Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome. If it ties to it and it adds to it, excellent. We'll be able to, obviously, take a look at it and explore it at the right time. In order is what I mean. Okay, interesting. So it kind of like cut into that, and then now she's saying, hey, whatever God wants, I'll do. That is interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. Okay, and he flies away. Hold on. At 1 minute 24 seconds, we have, it looks like a hooded figure, like someone in a cloak or something. Let's just go ahead and enhance this bad boy. Let's see. Oh, look. Guess what I've been looking at. Okay, let's see. Open in. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. New. Web. 1280 by 720. Sure. Paste. All right, let's shrink it down just a bit. Well, that's a little too much. That looks like a chick. Let's see. Brightness. Contrast. Ooh, it looks like the face that's on my thumbnail. It's still pretty hard to see, though. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. It does. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It looks like a normal, but it's kind of like curvy. So that's strange. It looks a lot like the face that's on the thumbnail. I don't know if that's important or not. But I'll go ahead and we'll save this down, and we'll go ahead and create a new folder for it. Analog horror. New folder. This is the Mandela Catalogue. Catalog. I'm gonna just put woman in window. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna put message 2 because message 1 is the binary code, so I definitely want to put that in there first. All right, cool. Well, that's what that is. I don't know what more to make of that. There's definitely someone watching over. Assuming this is Joseph. Very interesting. That's a face. Yeah, it looks like it looks very similar to the face that's on my thumbnail, which is when you type in Mandela Catalogue, that's the first thing that pops up. So I just was like, okay, I don't want to get any spoilers, but let me throw this in here so at least others would recognize it. Kind of like that woman right there, as a matter of fact. But like the distorted, like the one that like it has the creepy smiley face on it that you see like when you look it up on the web. Interesting. All right, let's see. No jump scare, please. Oh my gosh, that gave me chills. I don't know if you guys can see. I will fool the shepherds? What the hell? I will fool the shepherds. I will know their greatest fear. So are there more than one like angels or these creatures that are visiting us that have like conflicting ideals and missions? This one seems very dark. The one that came down, one was redacted, one was and gave the first one gave news of Jesus being born. The second one was redacted, but then we think it was Gabriel. And then now we have this one, which is very ominous and saying terrible things like, I will, this is literally, I have goosebumps. That is creepy. I will fool the shepherds. I will know their greatest fear. I'm keeping this down because this is incredibly important. There's something amiss here. I will know your greatest fear. So he wants to know, he wants to fool the shepherds. He wants to pretty much give them, you know, put fear in them and know the greatest fear of this person too. Everybody's fear pretty much. I will know your greatest fear. Well, my greatest fear, if you want to know, rodents and roaches. Those are like my damn near phobias of those creatures.
Wake up, Joseph. Wake up.
Oh, okay.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake.
That's very, very creepy. Now, I thought for a period of time it was going to be kind of like that goofy looking alien-like face, but that whispering voice talking about something so dark like that is just incredibly unnerving. You'll find it in this video. You'll find out about it in this video. Knight of Blackfire says, I don't know what I can say without it being a spoiler, but I will say it seems there are two opposing forces last I checked. Okay. I'm down. I'm feeling that as well already. I'm not really sure. Like, what was this? What was all this? What is this? Nothing? I mean, this is literally just a blank screen. Let me check. Enhance. The reason why, it's just kind of out of place. It just seems weird to just be nothing. It looks like nothing. It's nothing! Just kidding. Okay. I'm fine with that. There's the shepherds. Now we have some ominous music. They are looking up. There you go. That might be the one that was just giving the message. Has the same hair and everything so far, and it does have a blocked out face. I'm ready for a jump scare. I'm waiting for it. Okay, it is the same one, same voice. Do not be afraid, my shepherds. Okay, so I'm gonna call it the dark angel. The dark angel appears to the shepherds.
Be afraid, my dear shepherds. I have great news.
Great news.
I am your true Savior.
That's what this other one just said. I am your true savior. That echoes exactly what the binary code says. I am your true savior.
I know everything about what makes you human.
Clearly indicating that this creature, whether it be an angel or an alien, is not human. I know about everything that makes you human, either because you were there when we were created or because you've analyzed us and studied us. This is literally word for word what this other creature is saying. So that is insane. This right here is exactly word for word. This is the same one. This is the dark angel, the one that was speaking in binary code. Okay. I know what you love.
I know what you dread.
So he knows what makes you human. I know what you love. I know what you dread. Oh, that is so terrifying, man. This to me is very creepy. Let's see what they're saying, if anything. This is Jesus loves me. Yes, I know. That's a song. Oh my goodness. So distorted face. And then a song playing. Jesus loves me. Oh, that's creepy. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Oh my goodness. That's not terrifying at all. That's fine. This is fine. Whew. Okay. Remember, if you see someone that looks identical to you, run away and hide. Well, okay. That's just lovely. I'm home alone right now, and that's just very comforting. Thank you for that, Knight. Whoa, hold on. How frozen I became, and powerless then. Ask it not, reader, for I write it not, because all language would be insufficient. I did not die, and I alive remained not. Think for thyself now. Hast thou aught of wit? What I became, being of both deprived. How frozen I became and powerless, because he so pretty much can explain it. Wasn't killed, but still remained alive, but not in a true sense. And pretty much, it's saying, hey, think for yourself, have wit, because whatever he became was because he was deprived of both death and life. So he's kind of like in between, or whatever, this dark angel. That's creepy. And I wasn't expecting this either. So at 2 minutes and 49 seconds, there are so many little things here. No one's speaking right now, by the way. This is just simply part of the closed captions. So these were manually added into the video. That's pretty impressive. Okay, how frozen I became. And powerless then. Powerless then. Ask it not, reader, for I write it not. For I write it not. Because all language would be insufficient. So pretty much there's not words to describe what this individual has gone through. All language would be insufficient. I did not die, and alive, and I alive remained not. Okay. Think for thyself now. I wonder if this is... It doesn't seem... This one does not seem like an evil narrator. This one seems like he's saying, hey, I'm pretty much powerless to help you. You need to be able to think for yourself and use your mind because, you know, whatever. I became something being deprived of life and death. You don't want to be in my position, pretty much. Think for thyself now. Hast thou aught of wit? Aught of wit. What I became. Now, I'm not obviously going to be writing every single thing down that I come across in every, but this is just really huge because no one's speaking right now. So things like this, I feel, are incredibly important and worth noting. Okay. What I became, being of both deprived. Love it. Yep, first rule of this series, always have subtitles. I agree with that 100%. And this person's like, they're like pretty much shuddering, or like, you know, it's whenever you're incredibly terrified and you're out of breath. This looks like a landscape, like a mountainscape. Can't you see? I don't see anything. I see nothing. I deceived them. Oh my gosh. So red text says, I deceived them. Almost bragging. Almost bragging. Such weak minds. Oh, okay. This is probably where Joseph and all of them were. Now we have white text. So that's weird because the red text was like bold and almost like bragging. Almost like a bragging kind of tone to it. And then now we have white text. And the thing about this is interesting. Is it two different people? Because if you think about it, the other one's big and bold and capitalized. This one is lowercase, even when he's saying I, and it's white. And then it's talking about, like, instead of being all brave and bold and I deceived them, they're idiots. This is like, I'm bound to chains on my ankles. So it's like a weaker or submissive type delivery. So I wonder if it's two different narrators, kind of like what Knight of Blackfire and I were assuming. So let's see. I am bound to my chains on ankles. Oh, bound to chains on my ankles. Same thing. Same thing. I am bound to chains on my ankles. That grow heavier with each step. That grow heavier with each step. The infinite amount of sand will be my tomb. I wonder what this is talking about. Will be my tomb. So maybe, let me see what more this character has to say. And my foolishness will be my legacy. My foolishness will be my legacy. There is a lot going on right now. And I think I have an idea. If there is a God, please help me. Looney Tunes ending? What was that? Okay, so let me put in that it was lowercase and like more timid. Okay, so here's a few things we have to really digest here. Take note the colors of the words. Yes, one was red and bold. The other one was lowercase and white. Jesus is the king in heaven. Taking Jesus into your heart is what allows one to be saved. The video is called Overthrown. There may have been a big spoiler, but a lot of people forget these connections. Overthrown I thought was neat because it's overthrown, like throne as in like what a king would sit on, not throne as in like you know, it's been, but it's kind of like a play on words to me. So I thought that was interesting. Another thing is, an overthrown is usually like, well, we can look it up right now. Overthrown is actually its own thing, but to me it's like a double entendre, right? It has like multiple meanings. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, that video was creepy. I mean, that gave me some definite creepy vibes. Oh, it doesn't have that. I thought over. Oh, okay. Nope, I don't want to watch this. I saw it say something about Mandela Catalogue. Okay, I thought Overthrown was a thing. That's not a thing? No, 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 no. Okay, not gonna look at it. Not gonna look at it. I'm gonna close all this out. I don't want to see anything I'm not supposed to see. Instead, I think of it as a play on words. And another thing is, what I find most interesting is it's almost as if there's been a huge deceit, right? Because he's the one in red, the dark angel, as we're going to refer to it as. He says, "I will fool the shepherds. I will know their greatest fear. I will know." Oh, no, no. "I am the one true Savior. I must reverse the delusion." So maybe what happened is there was a good angel that's saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm the true Savior. I have to reverse the delusion that this dark angel has caused." If it is truly angels, then that's certainly a Jesus type, you know, or devil type thing going on there. So there's demonic entities possibly trying to deceive. Remember, the devil is the father of lies, right? So if this is truly taking, which it seems to be, a biblical type setting and perspective, then these angels, they might have, of course, some that are in league with the devil and others that are in league with God's will. And if there's conflicting wills, then maybe the demons have somehow intercepted the messages of the good angels and now started spreading lies to the people. Kind of like what's happening in real life. Just kidding. But no, wink, wink. Anyways, so by keeping the masses distracted and whatever else, they're not able to, you know, obviously learn the truth, hear the truth, or that kind of thing, right? Receive the message of God. So that's the devil's number one goal, right? It's just to make us deviate from that path. This is awesome. If this really does have to do with like demons and angels and all that stuff, I'm down. Like, I love this kind of stuff. That is incredibly interesting. It seems to me the only thing that throws me off and makes it seem like maybe that is possibly creatures that we perceived as angels, but they're actually something different, maybe like aliens, for example, is because the one in white text says this: "I am bound to chains on my ankles that grow heavier with each step. The infinite amount of sand will be my tomb, and my foolishness will be my legacy. If there is a God, please help me." Angels would know with 100% certainty that there is God because they were obviously created by him, whatever else. So it's odd for me to say with 100% certainty that these are indeed angels because they're questioning the existence of God. It could also just be representation of his lack of faith because of the situation he's in. He's bound by chains. We know he's powerless. He's been kind of in a state in between life and death. So this, what I'm perceiving as the good angel, the true Savior, is trapped in some sort of limbo. I don't know if he's truly questioning the existence of God or simply saying, "Come on, God, if you're out there, help me out." Like, it could just be a temporary lapse in faith. So that's really interesting. I'm not sure exactly what to go on there, but it is something that I would like to at least explore a bit more with some of these future videos, see how it ties to some of the other developments that hopefully come about in this stream. Oh, now you're thinking with religion portals. That was a portal reference. Oh, okay, okay, interesting. It could be Joseph. After all, he got a visit from the Gabriel. I see, I see. Okay, so it may not be just another actual angel or whatever divine entity. It could be a human. Now, it's interesting to see kind of what happened there, because that would make more sense if it was a human, because humans, they would definitely question the existence of God. They still do even to this day. So it would likely be that maybe that's what happened there. And instead of his legacy being, oh, we're going to have, Jesus or whatever, it's just a complete lie, and everything kind of derailed from that point forward. That's interesting. Okay, I like that. Mr. Singularity, what is going on? Hopefully you've had a healthy dose of the flavor enhancer today. I know I have. All right, let's go ahead and so far, freaking loving this. This is excellent already. Overthrown is huge. I am going to research the meaning of that in a way that I know it's a double entendre, like overthrown, being overthrown, THROWN, and then throne, meaning like I thought overthrown was a thing, like it was like the like the throne that the king sat on or something, or whatever. But either way, let's see. Wow, this looks like the next one then. So we had Overthrown. Now we have the Mandela Catalogue Volume 1. This is 15 minutes long. Okay, this is going to be a nice little chunk. Let's go ahead and document this. The Mandela Catalogue Volume 1. The Mandela Catalogue Volume 1. One thing I wanted to say, just as a quick side note, for all of you guys who have been watching, since Happy Meat Farms, Alex Bale just actually posted the other night, I think maybe yesterday, I screenshotted on my phone, that he's working on the final part of the Happy Meat Farms video. So there's still going to be some future developments there. He's working on the very last one. It was a picture of him kind of like behind the scenes. You could see he was in a shooting, some sort of like room with a green screen and all the cameras and all that equipment and stuff. He was just standing there. Anyway, so that's going to be coming out. So depending on how quickly he can, capture the footage, edit it, and all that, probably I'm assuming a few weeks, that'll be out, so we can revisit Happy Meat Farms as well. Hopefully that'll also give us access to the IT department, and we can further, explore that particular ARG. I have a few pages of notes left that I want to go over. So Happy Meat Farms is not done yet. Once it is done, I think that's when I'll go ahead and do the complete comprehensive lore video on my main channel. So I'm excited about that. Hold on, let's see. Overthrown, from what I know, only means overthrowing someone in power. But if you notice the spelling, right? The spelling is off. It's throne, as in like a king's throne. That's why it's strange to me to see that it's spelled that way. Because overthrown, meaning like, oh yeah, you've overthrown, like you actually are, let's say coup d'etat, whatever, like you just said, taking out someone in power. That's interesting. Okay, so you said Night of Blackfire. Wait, there's a remake for the first catalog. Go to playlist and you'll see Act 1 and Act 2. Vita Carnus is not done either. That's right. It's not done, because as we saw, he did his most recent video leaving that message. There's still, a mystery to be solved there. Okay, go to place and you'll see Act 1, Act 2. Oh, I see. I wasn't sure what. Okay, I'm stupid. I didn't realize it said TMC was the Mandela Catalog. I wasn't even looking at that. I thought it was something I didn't think it was an acronym. My bad. Okay, cool. So that's great. We'll do that instead. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is perfect. Overthrown. Now we can go to the Mandela Catalogue Volume 1 Restored Edition. Watch the fat man eat some Mentos Crunch. Huh, I've been missing reading the name of Overthrown this whole time then. Yeah, throne is like where a king sits, and that's why I'm saying it's a double entendre, which in French means like it has like it It has two meanings. A word that has two meanings. And now usually it's not like a misspelled word or whatever, but or one that is made up. But apparently overthrown, as it's written in the title, is not an actual word. But overthrowing someone, meaning like, yeah, you've been overthrown, like you've lost your power, or that there's a throne, like, you know, which might kind of ties to like the kingdom and whatever else, and boom, getting overthrown. So I don't know, interesting. But either way, we're on to something, right? Let's watch. We're just gonna. Okay, we're forced to watch these ads. Now I know what you guys feel like. Ads. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, they are. They're definitely Guardians of the Galaxy's themed cereals.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck. Grammarly,
Good luck, bro.
again been a lifesaver with my application.
Okay, so this is the Mandela Catalogue Volume 1 Restored Edition. Let's check this out. Notes are ready. Old school TV. I love these old school movies. No, everyone always looks distraught, you know? Monsieur, who are you? He's like, I'll tell you who I am. Alright, really? Is that what's happening right now? Tempest. Okay, so it's a type of seal. It says Tempest fugit. That's really actually Tempest fugit. I can't really read the other one that well. Amplecti and intuitum. Okay. What? So it says it's a seal. And it says Tempest. Tempest means time. Fugit, I don't know what that means. So let's look what that is. United States Department of Temporal Phenomena. There you go. United States Department of Temporal Phenomena. So obviously when things are out of whack, some sort of things that happen that affect time specifically, we have a department for it. That is interesting. So we have the United States Department of Temporal Phenomena. That's pretty cool. We're like the Umbrella Academy of this crazy stuff. Phenomena. Alright. So let's look up what Tempest Fugit means. I think that says like Amplecti Intuitum. And it was established in 1981. EST 1981. That's huge because now we have a sort of time frame that we've jumped hundreds of years, nearly, I guess, almost 2,000 years, thousands of years, I guess, from that moment in time with prior to the birth of Jesus and those angel creatures, whatever, somehow interacting with mankind. So Tempest Fugit, let's look at that. What does that mean? Let's understand that real quick. Tempest Fugit. Oh, time flies. Oh, used to draw attention to the rapid passage of time. Okay. Now, what if I type in the rest of this? Amplecti. Was it Amplecti? There it is. There it is right there. I don't want to see what that says. I don't want to see what that says. Let's just look at this. This is also Latin, so let's just see what this is. Meaning. Oh, come on. I don't want to, like, see something I'm not supposed to see. I don't know what Amplecti means. Amplecti. Oh. Intuitum. Intuitum. Is that what it says? Intuitum. Embrace the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Alright, Tempest Fugit. Amplecti intuitum. That seems to mean time flies, embrace the view. Okay, that's interesting. It's kind of like, hey, it's kind of out of your power, out of your control. Just come along for the ride. I'm assuming, right? Is that I'm assuming that's what that means. Oh no, I got rid of my my binary code thing. All of that's gone. It's fine. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't get rid of it. It's another window. My bad. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. So Knight of Blackfire says this is a remake as Alex didn't like how the original one turned out. GL says go in order please, don't just pop into the remake yet. I will spoil something. I've been planning on making my own horror series. I'm going to watch it. I'll be there to watch it. I'll be a part of that all day. GL says I beg. Okay. This is what we'll do. Let's watch the original. I thought restored would probably just mean higher quality or better quality. I didn't think restored would necessarily mean that it has new content. I thought it was just going to be higher quality, maybe like better images, things like that. But GL seems to be pretty concerned about that, and I'm a purist in every sense of the word, so I'll definitely look at the first one then and make sure it. And then what we'll do is we'll watch the original, and then we can jump into the new one and see what the differences are. I think that's the best thing to do. Let's see. The French. Yeah, the French. Monsieur. Knight of Blackfire says, why shouldn't we watch the remake, GL? To be fair, I haven't seen the remake. We're going to watch both, okay? I'm a little concerned that what if it's something that's, you know, it should be the intended one based on what the creator wants, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what to see. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, to be honest. Where are the videos? Let's just give it a shot. That is different. Already we have some different images. That's fine. This is just we'll just do this the original, and I'm gonna make sure I indicate it as such, and then we'll jump into the new one. I think it's fine. I mean, you know, we got nothing but time. An unforeseen threat. Unidentified. Okay, so there are reports of an unidentified hostile organism, and this seems to be coming from. This message is coming from the Department of Temporal Phenomena. Okay, they're called alternates. Alternates. Okay, so stay home, secure all entrances, and weapon up. Stay home, secure all entrances, and prepare, you know, whatever. Arm yourself with weapons. Arm yourself. Let's see. Well, the original, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. The original is still up. So is that because, you know, he just doesn't want to get rid of that particular video because maybe it has some story relevance, or maybe he just didn't want to remove it for the sake of, you know, like the attention his channel's getting. GL says, yay, thank you. No doubt. We're going to watch them both. I want to watch. That's fine. I mean, there's only 19 videos. There was about... Well, we went through about 16 or so videos for Vita Carnis, maybe actually more, and it was it took a few streams, but I'm hoping to get through this one a little bit quicker. The remake is mostly the same, but it has some added information. Plus, it's nice to see the progress and quality that Alex makes as he puts out more content. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is just for we can see the differences, highlight any additional information that we see in the new video, because if there's any new information that's present in the new video that's not in here, we know that it's of a really big significance.
No, if an alternate exists solely based on their physical characteristics, if you see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide.
That's what Night of Blackfire just said. If you see pretty much an identical, so a doppelganger. So if you see an alternate, run, and that's if they look identical to you. That's very interesting. I wonder why they're considered. I mean, do they try and kill you and assimilate you and take over, or what is it that makes them hostile? You know, they just kill you like mimics.
Person that has a biologically impossible characteristic, run away and hide.
Okay, hold on. If you see someone that has a biologically impossible characteristic, long arms, big head, or walks on his head. If I see any, I don't mind the long arms guy. He's actually pretty creepy. The big head guy, he's gonna be slow. He's gonna be moving around like a Titan from Attack on Titan. The upside down guy, that's gonna get me. That's what's gonna paralyze me in fear. I can just feel it. Just remember to go back to the playlist to get the video. Yes, absolutely. I will definitely do that. I don't want to skip anything. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine for us being thorough and watching. Maybe I hope there are significant differences. The video length for the other one is actually less, 15 minutes and 1 second versus the original being 15 minutes 8 seconds. So that's interesting. What did he cut out? What did he replace?
Run away and hide.
Run away and hide.
One manages to break into your home. Refrain from any kind of communication or contact.
Okay, refrain from communication or contact. Refrain from communication or contact. That's interesting. Is it because they don't want you to? Why would you not communicate with it? That's interesting. I'm not sure why that would be. Obviously, is it just to say, hey, I don't want to bring attention to my location and get eaten alive? If they eat you, I don't even know if they eat you. Or is it because they have information that they don't want you to know about, this Department of Temporal Phenomena? The contact part obviously makes sense because if you're in contact with a hostile organism, you can get hurt. Still really confused about the communication piece.
With the threat, these intelligent life forms utilize elements of psychological warfare.
That's why you don't want to talk with them. Okay. Due to psychological warfare. So they try and break you down. That is terrifying, actually. Now, on my screen right now, this actually looks like something that we could decipher. Like those text bubbles, they have like letters or something inside of them. I can't tell if it's letters or numbers. Let's check it out real quick, though. It looks like you can see something. Let's see. How do we best? Let's crank up the brightness for sure. Nope. Yeah, there's something. There's definitely something. But it's not clear, like, at all. No, it's probably nothing. The spaces just made it seem like it was something important. But okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking into it too much. I'm looking way too deep into that. Oh, and the playlist original copies might be important. Okay. The playlist original copies might be important, but I'm not sure since they aren't in playlist Act 1 and 2. Okay, I'll check them out. Let's decide together after we watch the Volume 1, what... Oh, no. They make people commit Kermit. Oh, I see. Oh. That's bad. Here, because, yeah, that makes sense. Because here it looks like they're submitting. And I was thinking they want to be worshipped. I'm still thinking in that biblical sense still. With the dark angel, as I call it. And I'm thinking, okay, they're worshipping them, submitting. This person's broken down entirely as well. So they make them do Kermits or pull a Kermit. Okay, that is interesting. Wow, okay. So instead of actually attacking you themselves, they make you do it yourself. And remember, that's like a big sin, right? So if we're going in this whole biblical thing, right, taking your own life kind of thing, like, okay, we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. That's, wow, this is good.
To take advantage of their victims. While we heavily discourage any form of contact or communication with an alternate, we make exceptions for attempts at executing them.
It's like, hey, if you happen to have an automatic weapon, you know, you can go ahead and try and take them out yourself. We don't mind. Now, I will say this. Let's figure out where we want those original videos that play order to be in. Like, let's figure out, like, just decide together. Do we want to watch those at the very end or after volume 1 or, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out together. Well, Christianity says commit Kermit makes one not able to go to heaven. Exactly. And what else, or, you know, what more could a demon strive for than something like that, keeping you away from your heavenly Father, right? I mean, that's a great kind of thing to note there. Now, I'm not sure if the psychological warfare, obviously they've mentioned, but that committing Kermit thing, is that something we can deduce, or is that that's what they say? I'm gonna go ahead and put that they forced Kermit on victims, and I'm gonna put question mark possible ties to sinning and losing the chance at going to heaven, avoiding heaven. Okay, yeah, that is interesting. They do let us shoot them ourselves. That's very kind. Can't tell what that is. Looks like 2 standing figures, maybe. I'll take a closer look. I mean, why not? That's nothing. In the event of an alternate encounter, follow the think principle. Okay, so we have a think principle. Think principle. I'm sure we'll have each letter, right? So it's like T. Let's see. Let's guess what it would be. T would be try to escape. H would be hide. I would be inform authorities. N would be no communication. K would be kill the alternate. Let's see how close we are. I'm good at this stuff. You'll find out. Oh, keep track of first and last names. Oh, I always do. I always do. I still remember the case of Christian and Janice. Forgot their last names, though, but we have it in our notes. The think principle. Are my closed captions on? Yes. The first one's tell. Okay, did we... No, I said try to run. So the first one is tell. Tell an authority figure about your encounter. Oh, hinder. Oh, I thought it was hide, I think. Hinder the alternate's movement. I'm assuming you would do that by, I don't know, attacking it with your weapons. Apparently that's what they want us to do. We have the ability to attack them with weapons. Identify. Oh, the class type. Oh, wow. That's huge. So that means there's more than one type. That is not good. So there's more than one type of alternate. Identify class type. Okay, that is creepy because now we have more than one type of alternate. Neutralize. Well, there goes my K. My K was killed the alternate. This is neutralize the alternate. So that means that they say that you should arm yourself with, any kind of ranged weapons. So ranged weapons, that means they do work on these creatures. That's interesting. Okay. K, I don't know what K would be then. Whoa, okay. Okay. Yep, that's getting demonetized. Wait. Hold on. What just happened there? It said the other thing. It said Kermit. Wow. Okay, so hold on a second. There's not enough space for the two of us. Gosh. But then I see something else entirely. It says know your place. So what just happened there? Whoa. Okay. So this is actually the first one that said the whole Kermit stuff. That was probably altered footage. At 1 minute 51 seconds, you see that the distortion there, and then it says know yourself. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. Yeah, that one's getting demonetized. I will be damned if YouTube doesn't say, "Oh, really? Is that what you're going to talk about on your channel?" Yeah. Whoops. That's okay. You can't win them all, right? So this actually know your place, not Kermit. Know your place. Okay. In reality. Oh, that's interesting. Know your place in reality. Now, is this like a condescending tone? Like, hey, know your place. Know that you're not special kind of thing, or know that you're not at the top? Or is it know your place, meaning like, remember, they talked about psychological warfare. So whenever, something about, I don't know. So like the fact that it's saying know your place in reality, you know that they participate in psychological warfare, which means that maybe having strong mental resilience is able to help fend off against them, and not want to Kermit yourself. So that's interesting. Know your place in reality. So like be certain of your own existence. Know that the one that looks just like you is not the real you, and that you are the real one, right? And maybe that mental resilience fends them off. Or maybe it's just saying know your place, simple human being or whatever. Like I don't know if this United States Department of Temporal Phenomena is really on our side yet. I don't trust the government. Remember, anything that may show scary imagery is illegal. Oh. Okay. Know your enemy. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So we have the different types now. Types of alternates. Now we have specifically what they refer to as a doppelganger, which to me, that's German actually, I think. But what it is it's just like an exact copy of yourself. Like we even use that term now. Like, oh, a doppelganger is someone that like looks just like you, kind of thing, and it could be anywhere in the world, right? Okay. This is crazy. I like it. The doppelganger has better hair. I mean, this one didn't brush her hair. Had a little bit more volume to it. It's probably in her high heels. This one took the high heels off. And the funny thing is, like, she has a little bit more of a feminine type face. Her face is feminine as well, but she's got like more of a square, angular jaw there. She's very like, kind of like a sharp features, and she's got more like square lines. So is this doppelganger? Watch us be the original. Sorry, you're beautiful in your own way. Promise. This bro looks exactly the same actually, except slightly different hairstyle. No less clothes. Wait, what? Where was type 2? Okay, doppelganger. Did I just miss that? Type 2 is skipped intentionally. I'm writing that in there. Skipped. Okay. That's important to me. I don't like that. Type 2 might be really important then. And then we have a type 3. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. They also skip type 3. I don't like that at all. That's why I'm looking away, writing my notes. That's creepy. Pretty girl. This one, I mean. This one's hideous. I'm just kidding. Okay, there's probably more types, and oh my gosh. I'm not sure. Is this a different type? I don't know. They're omitting information from us. Knowing the enemy types is going to allow us to understand their tactics, their weaknesses, their powers and abilities. If we don't know that, it's much harder to defend ourselves. So we've clearly removed some information from us. Yeah, the neck. The neck seemed longer for sure. From the little shirtless man. I don't like that, man. The eyeballs. Oh, okay. Let's chapter 3. Okay. So now we got some found footage stuff going on here. What does that mean? I don't remember. VHS. SLP. I don't know what that means. There's a type of like, I'll just look it up. There's something that has to do on VHSs where, you know, you could essentially extend how much you could record. So like the quality of what you record would get less, but the hours of film you could use was greater. And then like so like at the best quality you'd have like only, I'm just making this up, 4 hours of footage. And like the medium quality you'd have like 6 hours, but it'd be like a little more grainy. And then at the worst quality you'd have 8 hours, but it'd be like really bad. SLP, VHS. Well, there you go. Let's learn. There you go. So we have standard play, long play, and short extended play. I don't know why the SLP somehow sends extended play. So we have standard play. Well, let's look at what we have now. SLP or extended play. Extended play is similar to LP, but actually provides you even more recording time. See, there you go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Extended play was primarily used to document long, continuous events without the need to change videotapes every 2 hours. Due to the fact that the video is not of optimal quality, many times the setting was not used in order to preserve the quality of your footage. Tapes recorded at EP usually are the most problematic after years of storage, displaying a wide variety of tape damage symptoms, including color loss, audio loss, frame skipping, and tracking issues. So this is essentially the lowest type of quality that enhances the length of your video. So it's good to have long continuous events, but not the best for storage over long term. So you'd probably then want to use multiple standard play recordings of that one long play, or I guess not long play, extended play. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know. Gosh, we're smart. It didn't skip type 3. You're seeing type 3. Type 3 is Inhuman looking. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. No. Yeah, it skipped like the names. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. It skipped the naming convention for the different types. So it only ever mentioned a doppelganger, but it didn't say what a number 2 was, or type 2, a type 3, or type 4 was. We did see the images, though. The type 2 was definitely really creepy looking. Then we had the type 3 and with no face. Then we had the one with the pretty much like, it's almost like no face. I don't know if it's like, I don't even know what it would be called really, but it has, all you can see is the eyes. Watch original copies after volume 1. I think it should be fine. Okay. I'm fine with that. So we have this on extended play. That means it's going to be ass quality. You ready? What is this exactly, I wonder? 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We have a super long play VHS. Hey, it switched to standard play. Victim 1 and Victim 2. Okay. They look regular. I mean, they just look like normal dudes. One's in a tux and one's in a sweater. Now, Knight of Blackfire did say to be mindful of the names. So we have Mark Heathcliff. And then we also have Cesar Torres. Cesar Torres. All right. And now these are victims 1 and 2. So that means, well, these guys are going to die. Spoiler alert. Mark Heathcliff and Cesar Torres. Some sort of, maybe a dial tone? I don't know. Oh, it's ringing.
Hey, it's Caesar. I hope it's not too late. No, it's fine. Don't worry. What?
Okay, so real quick, I'm just like, I have to get this out here. Okay. How are they recording a phone conversation on VHS? I guess I'm not understanding that piece. Maybe it's just for the sake of like the style that we're trying to do for the analog horror, but I don't see how that's even possible. I don't think it is possible, unless it was somehow on their voice recording. You know, like whenever you used to leave voicemails back then, it was actually had cassette tapes in there. You'd have to use those to record the messages, but that's not a VHS. It's a cassette. So maybe it's just a style thing. I mean, the kid's 19. Alex Kisser's 19 years old, right? So I don't think he definitely wasn't alive when VHSs were being used. That's weird though, but I guess it's just a style thing. I don't know. But Caesar called Mark.
Sounds like you're right. Yeah, it's not me, it's my mom. She's knocked out cold and I have no idea why.
What? And why is he so nonchalant about this? He's like, hey, man, is it late? Oh, it's good. He's like, well, my mom's knocked out. I don't know what happened. What? Why don't you call the cops, bro? Okay, so we know that Caesar calls Mark and states, my cat, mom is unconscious. Unconscious. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why, but they're very calm about this. If you hear like whining, it's my little cat. She's just being crazy.
I'm on my way to the ER, but could you...
Oh, he is going to the ER.
Yeah, of course. What is it? I just need you to come over and turn on the cameras we have set up. You know the ones that we installed after we were robbed?
Okay, so then Caesar is heading towards... So Caesar taking mom to ER. So he's heading towards the emergency room, but he asks Mark to turn on security cameras. That is interesting. What's my cat doing? She's like jumping in the plant. If she does it again, I'm gonna have to go chase her.
Oh, yeah. Would you mind if I asked why? Well, she screamed really loud right before I found her on the ground. I just... Well, do you have your doors and windows locked?
That's weird. So he wants him to turn on the cameras. Is Caesar already impacted, or like has he already been changed or attacked by an alternate? He seems really like stoic, like whether it's like a trauma response or he's just handling it really well or something. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, another thing I just mentioned is I think he said he's on his way to the ER. I think he's about to take the trip, but he's not like currently. If he's currently on his way to the ER, meaning like he's just traveling, there's definitely no way, and because cell phones back then were like a brick. You know, if we're talking like around the 80s, 81 or whatever. So and even a car phone or anything would be incredibly rare. It'd only be like a luxury type car. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm looking way too deep into that, but that's strange.
Like what the broadcast told us to do.
Oh, so he said, "Well, your windows and doors locked, like the broadcast told us to do."
Yeah, that's the weird part. Maybe she saw something. I don't know.
So he said, "Yeah, I mean they are locked. The broadcast probably from the temporal phenomena department." Okay, interesting.
Alright. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna switch the mind and get out of there though. You know how I feel about your house.
So he's got like a, I don't know if he's saying like a creepy feeling about his house. So Mark agrees. Mark agrees to turn on cameras and leave immediately. He has a creepy feeling about the house. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's fine. One last thing. Try to get a good view.
Of the back hallway. Uh-oh. Caesar asks Mark to get a good view of the back hallway. Now, why would he want that? I thought he said he found her in the living room. Oh, that's just terrible. Oh, gosh. That's creepy. That's creepy.
On the ground. I
He just found her on the ground, okay. Oh, I don't like that. And I'm looking at it again. 4 minutes, 12 seconds. We see Caesar as an alternate, I guess. I don't know. That is terrifying. That smile is just too much. Too much. Ugh.
gotta go. I'm almost at the hospital.
Yeah, no, so he was driving somehow. He says, I'm almost at the hospital. There's no way in the 80s, or like, unless you just have a bomb, like, luxury car or something. There's no way, or you just have, like, rich parents that had those cell phones that are, like, this big. There's no way that's going to be happening. That's really weird. My cat is creeping me out, too, because she's, like, meowing all weird, and then, like, I'm watching this creepy stuff, and it is great. The Night of Blackfire says, I can't remember when this is happening, but it will be brought up again. I think it'll say when this is when it does it again. Okay. Caesar doesn't say where he found her. He just that he found her. You're right. And we confirmed that. He just said, I found her on the ground. He didn't say where, so that is important. But he did want a good view of the back hallway, which I think is pretty important. I'm actually going to put a little emphasis on that there. And then there seems to be an image where it pans down to where you see Caesar smiling with this eerie smile that's probably that of an alternate. So this is either Caesar heading towards the emergency room, or this is Mark heading to turn on the cameras. Right? Must be the garage. Well, there's nothing yet. Ooh, okay. This is Mark. And he's definitely setting up the cameras. He's turned them on now. Bear with me 1 second, okay? Closing the doors to keep the cats in the living room with me because they start going crazy. Remember when Gabriel said he'll learn what they fear? Oh gosh. I couldn't forget that. That was incredibly creepy. Okay, camera 1 shows nothing. That looks like a camera showing the out. Oh gosh. Is that the back hallway? Is this the back hallway, Caesar? I heard something. I'm ready for a jump scare. Motion detected at 3:31 a.m. Okay. Let's see. Motion detected at 3:31 a.m. Now it's starting to record. Hold on, my cats are going crazy. I'm sorry. They're like too smart. They know when they're like locked in the living room with me. But then they start whining. Like, if I whine enough, we know he's streaming, so he'll definitely get up. Alright, here goes. Oh, gosh. Please, no jump scare. Oh, okay. Oh, it looks like a shadow or something. Because we've seen whatever that is, whether it be a shed or something. Oh, it's creepy. I know that something's going to burst out of that door, and I'm going to be pissed whenever I get scared from it. Oh, God. Every time I'm so happy that it doesn't jump scare me. Motion was detected, and now the shadow's gone. So at 6:14 there was a shadow. 6 minutes 14 seconds, I should say. Oh gosh. Okay, lovely. Now the door's open at 6 minutes 38 seconds. Lovely. Ah, I don't want to look, but I have to. Okay. Sound increase detected at 5:34 a.m. Okay, that's huge. So these are pretty sophisticated security systems, you know, like, so sound increase detected at 5:34. 34 a.m. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I don't like that. Did maybe Caesar, you know, maybe he was in his alternate form and he came to his mother and she knew something was amiss and she said, "Hey, look, get away from me." I gotta change this screen. That's freaking me out, man. Like, literally, I don't know if you guys can see the goosebumps on my skin. This is creepy. Ugh. Oh no. So this is Mark, And Mark said, "It followed me home, Caesar." Oh my God. It followed me home, Caesar. So I'm assuming that's Mark, right? I mean, it followed me home, Caesar. It could only have been Mark because he would have turned on the cameras and then said, "Hey, I think I saw something there. I don't know. Let me go home." He goes home, and then now he notices that there is an entirely. I mean that some creature has followed him. Oh man, I hate this. Now this is something that isn't clear, but it seems Mark, after turning the cameras on, immediately left. That was probably the sound you heard. It's Mark, yeah. Oh gosh, I don't like this. Oh, why am I alone and doing this? This is terrible. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. Okay. Whoo. What do they say? Woosa. Remember your pressure points. This is freaky, man. Like I have chills right now. It's so creepy. And someone just said, "I'm here, Mark." Oh. Okay. 10:30 p.m. September 13th of 92. Okay. So 9/13/92 at 10:30 p.m. We have footage of alternate, I don't know, a stalking Mark. Good gosh. I don't like this at all. Alright, time to man up. I have a gift for you. Oh. What did she say at the end? Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. I do not want to see what is on the other side. I don't either. I don't want to get jump scared right now because this is going to freak me the freak out. Oh my gosh. Ah, there we go. It's 1992. So I mean, yeah, possible to have some sort of communication there. I mean, I'm assuming maybe car phones might have been a little bit more popular, but not so much. It's been days. Let's see. Has it? When did the... Oh, I guess I didn't take note of when the original conversation happened. I didn't. Yeah, so 9/13 of 92. Oh, was that on the VHS? Oh gosh. It doesn't say the time. I thought it was been a long time because it was 3:31, then 5 something a.m., and then it's 10 p.m. So I figured it was hours. I didn't know it was days. Do we have a time of when this original conversation occurred? A date? I did not pay attention to that. I should have. That's my bad. Yeah, I don't have a date. Let's check real quick. Yeah, I don't have a date. But, I mean, we know for if it's been hours, many hours. Oh, gosh. I just skipped ahead on accident. Oh, God. That is terrifying. Okay. Oh, God. I don't either. But it has been days. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. Mark was trapped for days. All I had to do was wait a few seconds. I'm sorry, guys. I went into like investigation mode. Mark was trapped for days. Oh my gosh. So September 13th, 92 is when it started. How many days? Ah, please. And nobody has come to help me. That sucks. Caesar's a terrible friend, because wouldn't he have at least called you to be like, hey, bro, thanks for turning on the cameras? Oh, come on. 2 days. It's been 2 days. It's now 10:50. So, yeah, 2 days later. So now at September 15th of 92. So 9:15 of 92. The door is opening. Oh, God. Please get it over with. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think he tried to shoot at it, and he cursed at it. Uh-oh, bad decision, Mark. Okay. Alternate gets inside. I hear like somebody grabbing the camera. Oh, come on. Oh, footsteps. I hear footsteps, running footsteps. God, I hate this. Look at this. Do you not see the goosebumps? Look at this. I'm spooked, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, fudge. That's terrifying. Okay, that was the jump scare. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Alternate jump scare. That's what I'm gonna put. Good gravy, man. I did not like that. Breathing in the screen. Please go away. Oh, gosh. Let's see what chat's doing. Well, we don't know what happens to Caesar. Oh, okay. It said, I won't hurt you. That was a lie. To be fair, it doesn't say when the voice recording was. Well, we don't know what happened to Caesar. Warning. Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Mr. Singularity is having a blast. I love it. Gosh. Oh my gosh. He's gone. Mark's deceased. Mark equals deceased. Now, we must find out what happens to Caesar because he's victim number 2, remember? Gosh. That was terrifying. That was good. Like, so much so that actually freaked me out a little bit. Attention, viewing of the following footage is illegal and punishable by law if not previously cleared with your assistant. Interesting. Okay. So now we have some new footage. Illegal footage must be cleared with assistant. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, please. I hope it gets a little more light. Because that was a lot. That was a lot. If you have access to this recording and are not part of your local authority, please stop the video and discard of the tape immediately. Let's see what chat's saying. Mr. Singer says, by the way, I posted some things on my channel. Excellent. I'll definitely take a look at those. That wasn't a warning. This will explain something about Mark's situation. Okay. I'm intrigued. Oh, it's a place. That's where it's not Mandela as in Mandela effect. It's Mandela as in Mandela County. Mandela County Police Department training video. That's huge. That at least gives us a location. I'm certain that there's a real Mandela County Police Department training video. Okay. Let's continue. Position, emergency call operator. Hold on. Position, emergency call operator. Okay. 3 common emergencies. Okay, so let's go ahead and document them. Okay. So they either need police. That skipped really funny. Let me see. I want to make sure I didn't skip anything. I wasn't paying 100% attention to the screen. Oh, it's just a light. Okay, so far, I mean, these callers get only three types of scenarios. One where they need a police car sent out, so they go ahead and send someone. Fire-related incident where they contact the nearest firefighter, I guess firefighting station, whatever, fire station. Medical.
When the caller has a medical emergency, immediately contact the Mandela Community Hospital.
I'm hearing creepiness already. So if there is a medical emergency, contact the Mandela Community Hospital. So that's Mandela Community Hospital. Now there's obviously some weird distortion here, so there's going to be something important regarding this hospital, I'm sure. Error. Some more tampered footage.
Here at the Mandela County Police Department, we thank you for viewing this instruction.
Uh-oh. There's a 4th type, and it's called an encounter. So there's a special 4th type. And they don't want actually to show us what that is. It's an encounter. And there is an error that prevented us from viewing it. Do not help a caller reporting an alternate encounter. What? Why? Do not help a caller reporting an alternate. Why not? Seems like they're trying to cover up something here. I don't like this. Mark. No. No matter how frantic their screams are. This is clearly tampered footage. Calmly reassure the caller that help is on the way. The call can be ended when they stop responding to your questions. There's no way this is the official training video. This must have been tampered with by an alternate. Do not speak too much. Well, I couldn't be an emergency call. I never shut up. You might accidentally reveal your fear. Nothing is worth the risk. Repeated. Okay. That's creepy. Nothing is worth the risk. Why would they say that? And it's the risk of being identified, the risk of being like found out about. I don't know. Is it just the fact that they don't want the alternates really to? They remember they said there's a hostile organism around, so there is public knowledge of them, but maybe they're still trying to make it to where it's very unknown as to what their abilities and motivations are. I don't know. And it repeats. Gosh. Toddlers. Oh gosh. And this just gets worse and worse. Toddler stress assessment video. Lovely. Lovely. I can only imagine how dark this is going to get. So why are we... Okay, first off, there's probably all kinds of unethical stuff going on here. Toddlers are probably, what, less than 3 years old, maybe 4 or under. And you're doing a stress assessment on them? Obviously, I doubt it's going to be physical stress. It would be psychological stress. So they're probably going to, like, do things like, are you scared of this? Or does this make you sad? Or, that, oh my gosh, this is, like, brutal already. Already. Whew. Alternate watch. This is why Mark was trapped for days. Alternate watch. No, they'd want you to reveal your fear. Oh. I will learn what you... So I get what you're saying now. That was the official tape, and they are saying don't help a caller reporting an alternate because they don't want them to show their fear because they want to learn all of your fears. They want to know your fears, and then that's what they want. That's how they attack you. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for that clarification. I didn't think that. I was thinking, okay, is it that the alternates tamper the footage so that they can say, hey, look, we don't really want you helping them because that way they can easily get their prey, and the instruction was not to help them, so then they are able to kill them, their victims, without any kind of repercussions. But what you're saying makes much more sense. They don't want you to talk very much and reveal your fear because that's kind of like what they feed on. That's how they're able to get in. Like Knight of Blackfire saying, psychological warfare. Very nice. Whoa, okay. Yeah, he was trapped in there for days as part of like a breaking down his mental faculty so that he would eventually either open the door or that he would off himself, Kermit. Yeah. Record your child's responses to the... Oh, this is like something that we would do. Record your child's responses to the following media. Okay. What do we got? Section 1. That's nice. So section 1 has it's like nature sounds, nature sounds, birds chirping, that kind of stuff. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes that stuff. Open the door. Okay. Happy. My child's happy. Baby laughing, so baby laughter. I'm sure most children would find that amusing. Record response. It's like a sheep. It's gonna get worse. I know it's gonna get worse. Oh gosh. Daddy didn't tuck me in. Oh gosh. And there's a man in the closet. That's great. That is great. So, man in the closet. That's always good. Hmm. Are we gonna see said man in closet? Oh, no way. No way. This is Mark. That's crazy. Night of Blackfire says, I talked about things that can show frightening imagery as illegal. If you, I do remember that. The eyes. I don't want to see the eyes. Okay, so this is really interesting. Well, actually, this is all still part of the same thing. So we've got The Scary Night by Mark. By Mark, age 4, by the way. So he was already subjected to one of these toddler stress assessments. I was right about the age, so 4 and under. Look at me. Child Psychologist Pro. Mandela Elementary School, grade 4K. All right. Daddy didn't check under my bed last night. Oh my gosh. Your dad sucks. He didn't tuck you in. He didn't check the closet for monsters. And he didn't check under your bed. What a loser. So I went to Mommy's room. Are they in different rooms? I was scared. There was scary knocking on the door. And the scariest part is walking by the dark room by the stairs. Yeah. He shows a little diagram. Now that's weird, you know, like if you think about it. So there's a staircase and then you have like a room that you can enter from the staircase. I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe the perspective's off and that's like, you know, you have the wall next to the stairs and then on the opposite side you can see down. It's like a scary room, like, you know, where the living room or dining areas usually are. That is creepy. Me? Scary stuff. And whatever this is. Hidden message for viewers. I wonder why there is a Department of Temporal Phenomena. So Mark had a fear for dark hallways, yeah? He did. And remember that door was open, like when the cameras and we saw footage from the cameras in Caesar's home where you could see that staircase that they kept showing, and then that it looked like a hallway type door when that actually ended up opening up. And then in his area, I'm not sure exactly if he locked himself in a room or what, but it was certainly a place that could be closed off. And you know, so maybe that's another kind of sign of that. Oh my gosh, interesting. So scary dark hallway. This is great, by the way. I'm loving this. Almost at Mommy's room. Then I saw the man in the corner. Oh my gosh. Who was this character? Him. The little happy guy. he's also in my thumbnail. I was wondering where he came up. Oh wow, okay. And then I fell asleep. The end. So he his dad didn't check under the bed. He got scared, went to his mother's room. He heard some knocking on the door. I guess at some point in time he walked down the stairs and he looked off to that dark area, saw a man in the corner. I guess on his way to his own room or something, and then he fell asleep. The end. Okay, happy ending. I like that. A win for you, Mark. A total win for you. Section 2. Oh yeah, we have to record the responses. My kids would love this. Kids are fine. They love cats. Family. It's gonna get worse, isn't it? Balloon. Those are fun. Okay. So if this is we were right. So like it's the staircase and then off to the, you know, obviously opposite the wall. There's always going to be like a wall when you go down a staircase. Opposite of that is the dark room. That is rough. Okay, so he definitely doesn't like dark quarters. I can only imagine that if this is Mark's stress test, he is not pleased. So it's just so strange that they would show. So it was a cat, then it was the family, then it was a balloon, and now we have his fear, the scary dark hallway, the dark room. That's terrible. What jerks, you know? This is why kids get messed up. Oh goodness. This is my jump scare, right? I'm ready for it. Maybe. There's the knocking. Oh my gosh. He's got like this incredibly strange, like shaped head and face. I don't know if that's blood. He's in this hood. I mean, you can tell he's definitely not human. Trying to appear as a human, sure, but his eyes are incredibly massive. He's got all kinds of weird blemishes on him. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. An intruder. Ooh, maybe that's a type of alternate. He was more tolerable than that whole sequence with the eyes and stuff. Because the knocking and the door and I have a present for you. That was freaking me out. The module's complete. If anything unexpected occurred during the test, let your advisor know immediately. Okay. Whew. We made it. God, that was stressful. You got it, bro. We're here to support. That's just the voice actors. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Pause this. Alright, so I have a question for you guys. Are we going to watch the restored edition next? I think we do. But it's 17 minutes and I have to pee. So, I think we watch it and we'll skim through it. We're not going to go through as slowly as we did previously. But I want to take notes of anything that is different.
Pretzel crust, because this person says
Gross.
So, yeah, we think
Okay, so if you guys are cool with that, let's watch the restored edition and see if there's any differences. I gotta pee. I mean, we could. Nah, not yet. Okay, so I want a decision. I need a decision. What do we watch? Oh, hold on. Oh, look, it's the intruder. I mean, we could. Oh, he's not. Oh, that's what you said. No, not yet. Meaning we. Oh, shouldn't. OG copy. Now, Night of Blackfire. You also mentioned that at some point in time, right? What point should we watch the copies? I'm down for either. I really don't mind. I just don't want to see anything that I shouldn't see. Night of Blackfire. You say, oh, and the playlist original copies might be important. But I'm not sure if since they're not in R1 and 2. Okay. We could continue the playlist. So, okay, I guess my question is, at what point should I watch the restored edition? Do we watch this later? At the end, or what? So, do we watch the restored edition now, or do we skip? We could watch the copies after Act 1. Okay. Original copies will curl up a bit for Volume 1. Okay. So we have two different ideals here. I am really torn. Let's just skim through. Let's skim through the restored edition. And then we'll continue on the playlist. Okay? That way we can find anything else. Okay? So I think that's the best. And then we can watch the copies after Act 1. Okay. So let me go pee. I'll be back. I'll be right back. So, yeah, let's just go with that. We're going to do restored edition. We'll skim through it, look for major differences, and then we're going to finish the playlist of Act 1. Then we'll go back and watch the original copies. That'll flesh out anything we might have missed. Then we jump into Act 2. Obviously, all this isn't going to happen today, but we're going to see a big chunk of it. I'll be back. I have returned. Okay, so we're skimming through the restored edition. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just very thorough. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. If the restored edition is here for a reason, there must be details that we need to see. I'll be right back. Gotta make a phone. Okay, sounds good. I'll see you guys real soon. Let's see what we got. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the Mandela Catalogue. Volume 1, Restored Edition. Restored Edition. All right, let's kind of jump in this, shall we? Monsieur. If you insist, but I think we should watch an order of release date. I'm back. That was quick. You're like, yes, send the $1 million. Okay, bye. I love it. WB. I'm not sure what that means. Because this is in the playlist, and if you look at Act 1, I mean, this is literally the second video you should watch. So I like the fact that they have the original there. I think that's important for us. But as I think new viewers coming in, I want to have a full picture of what the original audience saw versus now what I'm going to see here. Obviously, the creator intended for us to watch this, one of the earliest videos out ever since he's put together his playlist. So I'm assuming it would make the best sense to jump right in. An unforeseen threat. There's no closed captions, unfortunately, for this one, so they're saying the same thing as previously. Stay home. And get weapons, yeah. We know this already. So it's just like better editing, you know, like instead of using like a darker little handicap sign person or whatever, you know these little people you see on signs everywhere, like the circle head dudes, the stick figure bros. He just did slightly better editing. He did remove the closed captions, which is kind of odd because it's really difficult to hear. I'm like right in front of my computer, I can barely understand what he's saying. Oh, so if you got a half a face person or a person with no head whatsoever versus the dude with long arms and whatever else. Biologically impossible characteristics, that's pretty much, he's repeating the same script as previously. Refrain from any kind of communication or contact. Not a black person. My dad was busy. You might have to leave the stream and call back in a few. No worries. That's no worries. Yeah, whatever you need to do, man. I just appreciate you stopping by anyways. Made my day for sure. So I always appreciate you guys stopping by. It's so much fun to do these, especially when you have so much knowledge of it. You just hope you only enhance the whole situation for me. It's this whole process gets so much more fun. So yeah, but if you have things to do, don't worry. Before long, I'll have to go and get the kids from school. So I understand entirely. So they're like, yeah, we make excuses for, you know, you defending yourself if you need to. When in doubt, follow the think principle. This is what we saw already. So pretty much it's just updated visuals. That's all I'm putting so far. Updated visuals. The think principle is probably going to be the same. Tell an authority figure about your encounter. Hinder the alternate's movement. This is all the same so far. Identify the threat level. It said the type, I think, previously. That's fine. Neutralize the alternate with your weapon, your ranged weapon. Know your place in reality. Okay, it didn't say the other thing. Know your enemy. It didn't say the Kermit thing. Removed message. Can't say it out loud. I'm writing it, but I can't say that word. Okay. Removed Kermit yourself. What? That's cool. It didn't even say it was a doppelganger though. So we've got new images. Oh, that looks even worse. Wow. Elongated face. Missing some features. Oh, please. Those are our guys, Mark Heathcliff and Cesar Torres. There you go. Look, we have time now. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Alex wasn't happy with how the original turned out. I think it was great though. I think it was really good. I think it was good, and this is definitely an improvement in every way. But I do think it's definitely a. I think the creator just saying, "Ooh, I could have done that a little bit better in retrospect. This is what I was intending to make," and now maybe that he has acquired maybe better technology, better software, editing software, things like he's like, "All right, this is what I'm able to do." I like it. Even the original was pretty fantastic. Thinking more about it, you may end up getting spoiled on some faces if you watch this now. Uh-oh. No worries. I'm going to just go with it. I'm going with it, guys. I've made my decision. I'll suffer the consequences. So we have the 9/13/1992 is the call between Mark and Caesar. Okay, so now at least we have a date, which is the same date that he was there. And remember, Mark was then trapped in his room for 2 days after this. This is done really well. I like this. The other one was fine too. It's just a different style, and I don't mind it at all. And remember, Mark is voiced by Alex. That's pretty cool. You know, interesting. If I would definitely be an actor in my own ARG or analog horror if I ever did one. She saw something, bro, and apparently it got inside. You mustn't have locked the doors and windows good enough. This is the same so far. Everything that we've seen so far, and this has been the same. Same exact transcript as well. Back hallway again, which I thought was odd. So far, almost identical. Nothing just really changed other than the way the transcript was revealed or the conversation was communicated. So, ooh, this is different. Then we have an item exhibition. So item number 3 is the CCTV footage. That's cool. So now it kind of explains how we obtained the footage that we saw in the first video. Points of interest. One of them is probably the stairwell, right? No way, we're seeing all of them at once. This is the back hallway. We've got the living area. We've got a stairwell and I'm gonna call it a shed. This is probably Mark coming in now. So now we have, okay, 4 cameras or 4 POIs really. Alright, this is awesome. I love this. I think that might be the cameras at Caesar's house. Oh, okay. I was thinking it was the cameras for what's his nuts. But now that it's almost 10 p.m. Remember, like around 10:30 is whenever he gets accosted or trapped by the creature, and he's there for days. So you're probably right. I think I wrote the time exactly too. So one moment, let's see. Go back to our notes. Yeah, so they had the conversation. Remember, we didn't have the exact time when they talked, but we know at 10:30 there's footage of an alternate stalking Mark. So yeah, you're right. This is footage of Mark's house. So I'm going to do that. I'm sorry. That might be the cameras at Caesar's house. Oh, okay, Caesar. I thought it was Caesar's house as well. But then I guess at some point we see him recording footage of, or Mark recording footage of what happened to him. So my bad. I'm getting a little mixed up here. Oh, nice. It looks more like a shed now. I can't tell you how many people were seeing the shed, and the original kept calling it a gravestone. It followed Mark from Caesar's house to Mark's house. Correct. That's right. Mark went to Caesar's house to turn on the security cameras. Then he returned home, and the creature followed him from Caesar's house to Mark's house, and then it trapped him for 2 days. Got it. Okay, got it. My mind was getting jumbled with all the facts, and then I'm looking back at my notes, and I'm reading the words silently in my head. I'm like, and then I'm trying to say certain things, and I get them all jumbled. It happens a lot. I'm glad we got an image of the living room now, though. People are silly. That's certainly not a gravestone. That's certainly a shed. Okay, my eyes are scanning everywhere. Motion detected, 3:31 to 3:33 a.m. Okay. Same thing, so motion detected. At least now we have a time, a whole window, 3:31 a.m. to 3:33 a.m. So only 2 minutes of motion. This is possibly going to be, I was going to say the shed, but I guess not. If you notice the date change, it's now 9/14. That's weird. I don't know if that matters, but I am going to put that 9/14. I don't know if that's a possible inconsistency. I don't know, because remember, Mark was trapped for 2 days. It's first started. We started the conversation between Mark and Caesar at 9:13. So that's weird. Oh, the living room scene. This is probably going to be additional creepiness. There's the shadow right there. Perfect. So he appears in the backyard. He walks normal. Got a normal gait. And he just stands there. There's the hallway again that we know and love. I heard noise there. Oh! I see lights. That's creepy. That is really creepy. Now we know he's left from the shed area. Now we know the hallway door's open. Hallway doors open, so we understand kind of his pathway, I guess, that he took. Oh, please don't come out quickly. Wait. I heard something. Okay, we're going to hear something here. Let's see if we can figure out what he says. I'm home, Mark, is what he just said. Oh my gosh. I think he said, I'm home, Mark. The living room camera has now been completely blacked out. Living room camera not functioning. Now we're back in the backyard. We're getting closer to the hallway. Good gosh. This is creepier. Alright, so it says, Night of Blackfire says, the woman's scream we heard when looking at the cameras was most likely Caesar's mother. which brings up the question, her scream was after Mark left, if the footage we're seeing is after Mark turned. The camera's on, sorry. Hold on, let me read that again. The woman's scream we heard when looking at the cameras was most likely Caesar's mother, which brings up the question. Her scream was after Mark left, if the footage we're seeing is after Mark turned the cameras on. I'm back, had to get the mail. No worries. So, there's a real big question for me here. And the more I watch this footage, the less I think this is footage of Caesar's place. Maybe whenever we saw the person driving, that wasn't Mark driving to Caesar's place. That was Mark returning home. And now the footage that we then see is Mark's security camera footage. Although I know we mentioned that Caesar is the one that asked for the security cameras to be put on, I don't know. It's really weird because we saw the door open and he said, "I'm home, Mark." Why would he say I'm home, Mark, if he's at Caesar's place? And Mark already returned home. It's September 14th, so he wasn't staying there for days. He left immediately. So this is a little interesting to me. Oh, great. Great. A figure walks across in the hallway. That's just lovely. Item exhibition, item 13. This is a notebook collected for investigation. So the notebook is titled Reassurance. Reassurances, maybe? Reassurances. Okay. Let's take a look at the notebook. Oh, that's why we saw that, what I thought was like, back in the old time movies where they weren't actually able to record audio and you would see their voice lines on the screen. I thought they was trying to emulate that, but it was just notes from Caesar's notebook. It says, "It followed me home, Caesar. I do not want to see what is on the other side, but it has been days and nobody has come to help me." Night of Blackfire says, interesting point. It is weird, right? Because the whole fact is he had the conversation on the 13th. Said, "I'm going to turn the cameras, come right back." On the first video, we see the footage of him driving, appearing at a house. And then we see the 2 or 3 images back and forth, shuffling through until eventually we then see the knock on the door kind of thing. And then it's the woman with the eerie voice, which is attacking Mark. So it's odd. It makes it seem like that's not Caesar's house, even though Caesar's house was the one where he originally turned on the cameras. It might be footage of him upon returning home. That is further supported by this video, or this iteration of it, because it's already now September 14th. And on the footage of the cameras, you're seeing that. Why would we be watching Caesar's security cameras where, if it's the same alternate, if we're assuming it's the same alternate, it's already been at Mark's house and it's been stalking him for days. So I don't know if it makes sense to assume that the footage is Caesar's security camera footage. I believe it's Mark's security camera footage once he returned home. And from there, we're able to cycle through the images of the alternate stalking him at his place, documenting the days that he was trapped at home. We know that when Caesar called Mark, he's most likely a doppelganger. Yes, because the first iteration of the footage, first off, it showed how he was very nonchalant, very calm about his mother being harmed or injured. And also, it didn't really explain the fact that how could he be on the phone while he's driving? It's 1992. Awesome. Aside from that, he probably just wanted to hitch a ride or whatever to and from Mark's place, right? And that's probably what happened. That's what also explained why we hear that woman, that sound, that motherly sound. It's probably a woman. I don't know who that woman is, but it could be the mom, right? That would explain some of the inconsistencies for sure. Well, it seemed like a woman was at Caesar's house screaming. Then we cut to Mark's house. Yeah, it's intriguing, right? Oh no, an ad. Don't worry, I've been on the same screen. You haven't missed anything. I'll wait a second. Actually, I'm going to get a sip of my drink. This is awesome. Mandela Catalogue, by far, is the most creepy. I have not been this scared in a very long time. Oh, Mark. So these are just the notes documenting that he was followed home. And I'm just going to take a quick note of that. Then he had a camcorder. Okay, so item number 17 is the camcorder that records the footage of the alternate on the other side of the door, just taunting him and, again, using that psychological warfare to break him down and eventually have him open up the door. Or end his own Kermit. Camcorder. Okay, camcorder. Those things were amazing. I loved camcorders back then. And back in the 90s, early 90s anyways, those things were like bazookas. They had like it was like 20 pounds of just machinery. But they were awesome. Ads over. I heard maybe about half of what you said. Oh, so pretty much I was just kind of going back and like, I don't really know if the footage is for Caesar's or Mark's place, but we do know that some of the inconsistencies are cleared up by watching both videos, because now we're like, oh, Caesar was acting kind of weird because maybe he's already been impacted or an alternate or whatever. And now at least we're learning how some of the on-screen words and stuff and dialogue was being communicated. Okay, because they found notes, a notebook. Oh, now it's a camcorder. So now we know how Mark got his footage, right? So that's all I was saying. Nothing too important. All right. Okay. This is the part that's going to freak me out. Unlabeled tape. This is, for whatever reason, not labeled as an item number. Ooh. Okay, here goes. I got a present, I got a surprise. I'm gonna have to turn that up. I can't. I had to turn up the actual volume of my computer. I can't hear a word they're saying. Okay. Whew. I still don't know what they said there, and the closed captions are off, so it makes it kind of tough. Cranking it up. Speak up, alternate. What? I don't know. It's like inaudible dialogue. I can't actually make sense of it. I'm going to take note of it because to me that's important, but I would need to have headphones in or something. Headphones on or earbuds in. I'm going to put inaudible dialogue and I'm going to have to research that maybe after because I cannot make sense of it. And I am certainly going to turn it down from like 60. That's going to freak me out if there's anything creepy going on. All right, here goes. Play. I can't tell what he's saying. No matter what, I can't tell. Some of this stuff is on the website I was talking about. Nice. The item exhibition stuff. I can't make out what's being said. Me neither. It's almost like they're asking a question. He's like, something, something, something. It's a cadence. It's like that. And then it's a reverted version of either that same sentence or something else. Whoa, bro. Now the door's open. That's great. Ooh, I saw shadows. Maybe not. Please, 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 please. More of that psychological warfare we know and love. The lights are flickering on and off. Ah. Oh my gosh. There is something directly in front. Glowing eyes. That is terrifying. Okay. Shadowy figure with glowing eyes. That is different. That is different. Ooh, I wonder if we could see it better if it with the light like that. No, not really. Ooh. September 15th, 9K. Okay, I didn't really say the year. SEO. Ooh. I wonder if that's important. I'm going to put that the time signature, or not even the time signature, the timestamp changes on VHS. Could be a code. SEO 1M9K. SEO 1M9K. I don't know. Is that a code or not? Oh. Bad decision, Mark. That's what it says. Bad decision, Mark. That's why it's so important to have watched the other video first. That is creepy. Okay, it fills it out for us. This is too good. Now the SEO 1MAK or M9K is still very different. I'm not sure what that's all referring to. There's a face right freaking there. Ah, oh, go away. Go away. Thank you. That was terrifying. The FBI, same thing as last time. Discarded the tape immediately. Same warning we received. Mandela County Police Department. This is going to be their training footage. Can't make out what that symbol is on the emblem. Chapter 6, Public Safety Telecommunication. Okay, so now we have Mandela County Police Department, and they have this public safety telecommunication. So like pretty much a PSA. Telecommunication. All right, so we got that down. This is apparently chapter 6. Slightly different from what we saw last time. It was like a training type video for emergency callers. Same as last time. I wish I could see what that emblem has on it. It's almost impossible for me to read it, but all I can see is Mandela County Police Department very clearly, and then there's, it looks like the police department. I guess it's like it's some old kind of building, and then there's some sort of emblem or some sort of saying or motto or creed. It's very difficult for me to make out. But instead of just saying police, it says number 1. We've got law enforcement. So it's just like, it's just churching it up a little bit, you know, making it a little bit more authentic. Not sure if it's a code. Okay, okay. I figured I'd take it down. All right. These images are pretty hard to make out, but it looks like that's the police department entrance, and maybe it's like a bell tower or something. It's an older building for sure. Fire department. Now remember the third one's medical, and then the fourth one was like not to be seen. We had some sort of error or some sort of tampered footage that showed that an encounter with an alternate is not to be helped. Oh, whoops. It was medical, right? Is that what it said? Yeah. So it's the same. Same as last time.
When the caller has a medical-related emergency, immediately contact the Mandela community where their reception will take control of the line.
All right, easy peasy. That's the same as the original. And now we have the fourth, which is encounter. Do not help a caller reporting a home intrusion. Now it's called a home intrusion versus an encounter with an alternate. No matter how frantic their screams are. Calmly reassure the caller that help is on the way. End the call when they stop responding. So I'm just putting do not help a reported home intrusion. That's interesting. Thank you. A 95% increase in MAD cases. So right at 11 minutes 39 seconds, we have 95% increase in MAD cases. I wonder if MAD is an acronym for something. MAD cases. That's since, I guess, 1982 Q3, which is the third quarter. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why they would have increased so much during that time. That's about 1 year after the actual Department of Temporal Phenomena was created. So a year after that started, now you have a 95% increase in cases. One would think that establishing a department that is designed to document and address these phenomena would help decrease it at the very least. It is an acronym. Oh, okay. Okay. MAD equals metaphysical awareness disorder. That's kind of weird. Um, your metaphysical awareness, that's something that we already do, like all the time. Hold on 1 second. Oh my god, the door almost opened and it was my wife. 1 second. Okay, that was my wife. I thought it was an alternate. That was creepy. The door started opening, and then, or like like the knob was. It was creepy. Oh man, I just psyched myself out. All right, so that was my wife, my lovely wife. Metaphysical awareness disorder. Metaphysics is essentially the knowledge or awareness of yourself. So it's kind of redundant, but coming from a psychology background, like essentially like whenever you think about thinking, that's metacognition, right? Your ability to actually think and be like, oh my gosh, my brain allows me to think, and you're aware of that. So metaphysical awareness is kind of similar. You're aware of your body, not just from the fact that it's like, oh, I can control it. It's just the awareness that it takes up. Like it's like the phenomena that you can control it. Like you're like, my left hand's extending, my right hand's extending. Like the fact that you can control that and you're aware of it, that's just obviously life, but it's a thing, being able to be aware of it. Whereas some creatures don't necessarily think, they just react purely on instinct. We're able to be aware of our awareness, right? Aware of our physical presence in the space that we inhabit. So that's interesting. Maybe this has to do with the fact that maybe you're aware of an alternate that looks just like you, and maybe the awareness disorder is that you're not sure, is the alternate the real one, or am I the real one? And I imagine that's where the disorder comes in, because of the confusion. Any kind of disorder or psychopathology means that you are like pretty much some sort of normal everyday function or something like that is somehow being inhibited, or you cannot do it, or it can't be performed, or you can't understand it. So if you have metaphysical awareness disorder, that means that maybe you're unable to tell, is that person that looks exactly like me real, or am I the real one? Maybe that's where it comes into play. I don't know. Maybe just the presence of being in the presence of an alternate causes you some metacognition, like things to break down. Like your cognitive functions, your thinking, your ability to have sound judgment. I don't know. But metaphysical awareness is awareness of yourself. So having a disorder of that means maybe you don't even know who you are whenever you're in the presence of an alternate. Think. You haven't learned what mad is yet. There we go. 95%. Oh, that's what it is. Know your place in reality. Oh, okay. I see. That's why. Gosh, you're smart. Okay, so the reason why this increased is because of think. That's right. They're being told to do that. 1 year after the institution of this Department of Phenomenal Occurrences or Temporal Disturbances or whatever, that is now, because of their instructions, there's been an increase in those kinds of Kermit cases. I get it. I get it. Oh, so it's the defined as the result of exposure to verbal information that is not desired to be known. So hearing what you don't want to hear, like, hey, the truth is there's alternates and it's actually a demon or an alien and you're not, and you're going to die soon. That makes you go mad. So mad is the result of exposure to verbal information that is not desired to be known. Not desired to be known. That's crazy. Good to know, though. Kermit. 97% death rate. For mad patience. Wow, that's crazy.
But don't worry, the remaining 3% makes it worth trying to reverse the delusion.
Makes it worth trying to reverse the delusion. Holy cannolis. Remember the Gabriel or the dark angel? I am the one true savior. I must reverse the delusion. Unless, of course, that message wasn't from the dark angel, it was from the good angel. And the good angel had to encrypt the message so that the dark angel wouldn't intercept it. So maybe that's the good angel saying, hey, I'm the true savior. I'm actually going to help. We need to reverse this delusion. This is right here is talking about reversing the delusion. A complete direct contact to what we first learned in the binary code. That is so crazy. My glasses are fogging up here. I'm thinking so hard. 3%. Let's see. The remaining 3% makes it worth trying to reverse the delusion. That is so huge. I can't believe that. That is massive. They go mad and they commit Kermit. Yep. I will fool the shepherds. What could Gabriel fool them into thinking? What could he say that'll cause mad? Huh. I got an idea. So if we're still in the sense of that biblical type approach, maybe he's tricking them that Kermit allows you to meet your maker. And that this is all fake. And this is like not real. This is not reality. But if you do Kermit, then you might be able to return to the Father, right? But in reality, we know that that's the complete opposite. Maybe that's what it is. Ooh, that's so good. Okay.
Avoiding development of MAD is the first step to being safe. It is recommended to avoid excessively...
What? But here's the thing. It says avoid excessively frequent religious practice and belief in unnecessary philosophical implications. But pretty much, though, by performing religious acts, like studying the Bible, whatever, you're going to learn more about the truth, right? If it's saying, no, avoid those religious practices, well, it wants to keep you deceived. And just whatever people say, it's like, yeah, that's probably right. But the truth is, of course, through like the word of God, right? So like if you can't have access to that and they want you to avoid that, you'll never learn the truth. So then whenever something then says, hey, you need to do this, Kermit, and that'll set you free, that is wrong. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. Huge implications here, to use that word. Avoid excessively frequent religious practices. That is insane. That is crazy. Information that is desired to not be known.
frequent religious practice, as well as any belief in unnecessary philosophical implications. Always remember that looking after your friends, family, and loved ones is a key factor for maintaining mental stability.
Okay. Caring for loved ones is a key factor for mental stability, for maintaining mental stability. My notes get so like my handwriting gets progressively worse. In the beginning, it starts off like a beautiful love letter, and then it ends off like the scribblings of a madman that's been like trapped in an asylum wrongly accused for insanity. That's what my notes look like by the end of stream. Which is okay. We need to finish this one up soon. I'm almost coming up on time here. Toddler stress assessment. Okay. Toddler stress assessment. This is now, I'm assuming, the new updated version. It looks really good. Ages 1 through 5. Let's see if Mark is still included in this. Ave Maria? Why are they playing Ave Maria? That's huge. They're playing Ave Maria. That is interesting. Interesting song choice. Definitely intentional. Wait until dusk to proceed. Make sure no lights are on in your chosen testing environment. The only illumination should be coming from your television. That's weird. Okay. Instructions. Instructions. You need to wait for dusk. No lights. TV on only. That's just creepy. I'm getting poltergeist vibes here. Oh no. Yeah, Ave Maria. I mean, that's an intentional song choice. Every parent knows their child best. If you suspect your child absolutely cannot handle the test, you know, I'm going to actually turn it down. I don't know if Ave Maria is copyrighted or copywritten or not, whatever. You're not going to get me, YouTube. Every parent knows their child best. If you suspect your child absolutely cannot handle the test, you may remove them from the environment and update your psychiatrist. I really hope there's not any awesome sounds that we're just not going to be able to hear. The test will begin shortly. Okay, we got the birds again. This is section 1, I'm assuming. Section 1. Back with the birds. Birds and nature sounds. How does that make you feel? It's like a, what would that be? Like a lullaby type thing? What are those things called? Oh gosh. The music maker things? I don't remember what they're called. I can't recall the name of those devices. Music box. Religious music and the TV ain't good. He just said refrain from religious practices. Kind of like, it sounds like a distressed baby. He's fussy. He wants it. He's teething. And easy. The boy's teasing. Okay, now section 2. Nosferatu? Why would they show footage of Nosferatu? That's hilarious. It does kind of look like an alternate, I'm assuming. Maybe that's what the French movie was from initially. That French scene. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it could have been. Well, maybe. I've never seen it. That's great. Let's just terrify these poor toddlers. I don't know if this is that like Mary Poppins? No, it can't be Mary Poppins. I don't know. It's another black and white movie. I don't know what it is though, unfortunately. I'm not cultured enough. Item 97, childhood drawings, okay? Childhood drawings. Yes. Stay away from anything that might show frightening imagery. The Scary Night by Mark. Same thing. School, Mandela Elementary School, grade 4K. I don't know. I guess it's like pre-K or something. Elementary school. Daddy didn't check under my bed last night. Remember, Dad kind of sucks. He's not very thorough. So I went to Mommy's room. And then he hears a knocking. A creepy knocking, right? Or scary knocking, I think. I was scared. There was a scary knocking on the door. So, yeah, I guess like the detail, I mean, he is a kid, so his writing kind of sucks. But it's like, he was scared. He went to his mom's room. Did he make it to the mom's room? Or did the scary knocking then say, yep, I'm going to go to my mom's room after he heard it in his room? I'm assuming, because then again, he's then walking down the stairs, right? And the scariest part is walking by the dark room by the stairs. So I'm thinking he wants to go to his mom's room because he hears the knocking. He's making his way to his mother's room, walks down the stairs, passes by the dark room that's by the stairs. We have an excellent, like, figure drawing showing exactly what he is afraid of. That was really well done, especially by a 4-year-old. It looks great. Yep. I think they skipped that almost at Mommy's room part. It makes sense. Now it makes more sense. Almost at Mommy's room. Then I saw the man in the corner. Because I just remember it saying, then I saw the man in the corner. Yay. So we're right. We got the timeline down for 4-year-old Mark. This is him. The creepy guy in the black sweater. Which I'm sure we're going to get a nice close-up of. His face is just incredibly unnerving. He's got terrible figures. And then I fell asleep. The end. Because he feels safe. He's with his mama. He's good to go. And this is a picture of the crazy man. This should be an image of... That's funny. So this is the... By Mark. Okay, this is just an extra little scene here. Got a little Mickey Mouse clip. Oh, that's dark. I bet that's real too. Like cartoons back then were crazy. They had so much dark imagery, even satanic imagery. They had all kinds of crazy stuff in there. Boo. Yeah, and it's probably gonna be like, that was goofy or something, but they were creepy. I couldn't imagine being a kid back in whatever the rubber hose era. That's much more realistic. Wow. That one looks worse. Updated image of the intruder. Updated image of intruder. That is terrifying. Not good. If anything unexpected occurred during the test, please take note of on your data sheet. So whatever this institute is, really it's just a way, whatever these institutions are in place, they are, like, some seem to be on the right path and the others are not. Like, they want you to document what's scary so that then they know what scares your child. And then later in life, maybe when they're ripe for the picking, they can go ahead and attack them. That was a lot. That was a lot for me. Next, we have the intruder alert. So far, this has been incredible. I've loved all these different videos that we've experienced. We did only get through like 3, but we saw the longest one twice because there was a restored version and the original version, and I'm glad that I saw both. We're going to jump into the remaining videos for our next stream, and we'll get through as much as possible, but I do have to end this here shortly because I gotta go pick up the kiddos. Let's see. Stay away from anything blah blah. Just remember the MAD had a missing part. The original MAD video had the MAD section. Yeah, it did. It talked about that whole section was really important. That was something that certainly was not in the original video. So that also tied to what you mentioned regarding the Kermit rates of 97%. That's huge. But anyways, that was awesome. I really, really am glad that you guys agreed with me in picking Mandela Catalogue as the next analog horror to explore and experience. Again, as with all of these analog horrors and ARGs that we are trying to solve live on stream, once they are either finished or once they reach like a point of finality before before they're gonna do part 2 like years ahead from now or whatever, I want to go ahead and put like together some concise videos explaining the entire phenomenon, the entire analog horror, so that way anybody can come and see them and really understand it without having to sit through maybe hours of footage or watching my reactions that are hours long just because I'm analyzing them in so much depth. But anyways, be on the lookout for those. Definitely going to take that direction with the channel. I'm going to continue doing these live streams 3 times a week, so be sure to check them out every time you can, if possible. If not, the VODs are always there for your viewing pleasure. And if there are any that are like guides that require like step-by-step or actually ARGs where there's external websites, etc., we'll do little guides on those as well, so to teach, so we can show new oncoming viewers how to navigate these websites, etc. So Happy Meat Farms, I'm actually working on a guide for that and finishing up my script. But now that I saw Alex Bale's announcement that he's doing the last part, I might wait until that's done so that I can put a complete story together. But anyways, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I might just do what we know so far and then a video covering the new information and maybe a comprehensive video that covers the entire phenomena. But I'm not sure what direction to take yet. It depends on how much time it takes for his next video to come out. But long story short, you guys are awesome. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and showing support. It always means so much whenever I'm able to engage and interact with you all. It just enhances the experience tenfold. So I can't wait to see you guys. Let's see, today's Friday, so Monday. That'll give me some time to work on the other channels, get some content going, and then Monday at 11 a.m. Central, we'll be able to go live with part 2 of the Mandela Catalogue. Let's see. Night of Blackfire says, Mad had a video for itself. Something in the video wasn't in the Mad section we watched. Oh, okay. So we'll go through the remaining playlist, so we're not going to skip anything. So that way we can see the differences and whatever sections might have been omitted in this new restored version. But yeah, thank you so much for that. As always, your commentary is always very enlightening. But hope you guys have a great weekend. I can probably make the Monday stream. That'd be perfect. If you can, that's awesome. If not, you can always watch the VODs too. GL says, take care of them kiddos. It's important. Indeed. Indeed it is. I need to go ahead and do their toddler stress assessments whenever they get home. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe and all that stuff if you haven't already. Blah, blah, blah. Plug. Sales pitch. Have a great day. And until next time, it's Inhuman signing out. I'll catch you guys Monday.